G Plus Tech is already a recognized center of excellence in artificial intelligence and virtual reality. You are building the immersive training environments, the AI-integrated learning systems, and the XR simulations that industries need right now. But operating strictly as a technology vendor creates a structural ceiling. You have to fight for individual, isolated contracts one by one. You close a deal, you build the tech, you move to the next client. That model creates steady, linear revenue, but it limits your scale. The alternative is becoming an ecosystem partner. Instead of selling one-off solutions, you become the foundational infrastructure that other researchers, startups, and institutions build their own tools on top of. To achieve total market dominance in the Malaysian immersive tech sector, you have to break out of the isolated vendor model. You need a mechanism to connect your technology directly to the nation's broader research and capital pipelines. Malaysia is aggressively positioning itself as ASEAN's premier innovation hub, deploying heavy investments into smart manufacturing, digital economy, and educational technology. Right now, there is a vacuum in this market. High-level government mandates are pushing for digital transformation, and university labs are developing the deep tech. But there is a distinct lack of cohesive industry leadership to connect those two sides, specifically in AI and XR. This graphic illustrates the University Research and Innovation Investment Summit 2026, or URIIS. It is an explicit mechanism bridging deep university research and urgent industry problems. The data table shows the scale: over 1,000 participants, all 20 public universities, and 200 investable outputs. If you bypass this summit, you leave that central leadership vacuum open. Another company will step in, integrate with these academic and capital networks, and claim the position of Malaysia's XR ecosystem partner. This chart maps research areas to university partners. URIIS grants direct access to all 20 public institutions, bypassing cold calling. Look closely at the life sciences and advanced manufacturing rows. This setup identifies institutions for immediate live test beds and industry on-campus AI initiatives. But accessing research is only half the equation. The single biggest bottleneck for scaling any deep tech operation right now is the severe shortage of specialized, future-ready XR and AI talent. The summit functions as a direct talent pipeline, connecting you face-to-face with top-tier talent, university software engineers, specialized data scientists, and simulation specialists, allowing you to recruit graduates who are already trained in the specific technologies you are building. When you secure exclusive access to both the raw university R&D and the incoming pipeline of specialized developers simultaneously, you build a structural advantage that competitors cannot easily replicate. Beyond just academic partnerships, this national summit is explicitly structured to facilitate hard capital and high-level strategic deal-making. The event includes triple pitching arenas and closed-door roundtables. These sessions provide direct, unfiltered proximity to venture capitals, the state pension fund KWAP, and investment authorities like MIDA. This proximity unlocks specific financial mechanisms. You gain access to innovation grants, sandbox co-development funding, and targeted investments, routing this capital directly into joint R&D projects between G Plus Tech and university labs. These initiatives are backed by the highest levels of government. Key ministers are involved, and the presence of Prime Minister Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim ensures top-down governmental support for these investment frameworks. By leveraging external government and VC capital to fund your deep tech R&D, you drastically accelerate your product roadmap while keeping your internal corporate financial risk incredibly low. By integrating university talent, raw R&D, and government capital, G Plus Tech officially sheds the vendor label. You become the keystone of the entire ecosystem. Achieving this centralized national positioning gives you the specific credibility and market visibility required to scale your immersive technologies outward into the broader ASEAN market. To capitalize on this, you shouldn't just attend the summit. You should host a dedicated AI and XR innovation challenge. This creates an immediate inversion of leverage. Instead of G Plus Tech spending resources chasing corporate leads, the nation's brightest researchers and startups actively bring their solutions, pitching them directly to you. URIIS 2026 is where the foundational rules of Malaysia's digital economy are being written. Hosting the Innovation Challenge ensures that G Plus Tech is the one holding the pen.